inside on the outside even.
Back a great arc into turn one. Will that work? Will the momentum carry him off turn two? I think he's going to have a chance.
Kyle Larson is there coming off of turn two, but Bubba Wallace jumps out in front. 23 to the lead.
Larson won't be able to do the crossover down the back straightaway.
Calm behind, surprisingly pretty calm for the front 10. You see Blaney jump out of line, but it's Larson and Bubba.
Oh, he got a crash in the back.
There it is. There's the big wreck. We're looking for the yellow out.
Zane Smith.
45 though, and the 22. Several cars getting damage. And the 54 trying to get it stopped. He's like, I got $1 million here, guys. Just let me get slowed down here. But Reddick gets caught up in that.
Yeah, Reddick's choice to pit is going to end his day early. Now I think they have a points advantage. All the work all year gave them the points to take this gamble. It looked so calm too. I thought we were in good shape.
And when they got off two, I'm like, okay, maybe Bubba's got a chance to get it back to the white, and then wham, down the back straightaway. It all broke loose. Hated for Zane, who was running 13th and in line for a solid finish. Here's 5 audio, Kyle Larson.
Depending on how quick they get it cleaned up, we still should be okay here. Do a good job saving first, like you are.
You know, I like everything about Cliff Daniels except for his monotone nature, because I can't tell how confident he was in that statement. You know, I'm an emotional type guy. He's very even-keeled.
Let's see how Zane Smith gets turned around here down the back straightaway on left, right side of your screen. Oh, Christopher Bell gets into the... you know, it's kind of hard to tell from that angle. Looking at it from maybe head on, we could see if there was a block. Here we go. Zane's blocking a little bit low. The 20 just gets hooked and turned into him. I don't know if he mistimed it or got a little bad push.
I don't know if there was anyone on the 20's bumper. I just think he was trying to cross him over and caught the bumper.
Yeah.
Either way, results the same. Zane Smith is not going to be happy.
Right front wheel, totally broken. Yeah, the 20 just goes left into, hooked him, just ran into him. I don't know if that was just big misjudgment. It's an odd piece of contact there. Oh, this ain't gonna be fun.
You wreck it in front, wreck it in front.
Reddick started on the pole last year, finished second. Crash late today takes him out of contention.
Yeah, it looked like maybe Christopher Bell just misjudged. He was trying to dive late to do, get to the inside of the 38. Terribly misjudged.
His radio sounds the same way.
Yeah.
He said, man, I didn't want to do that. It was just it reads like a mistake.
Look at all these cars trying to avoid. It's a great shot.
Chase Elliott, good on fuel, up to 16th now. Look at
In your lane. Make it nice and easy here.
y'all go ahead. I'm in no hurry to get there.
You're good.
This is Christopher Bell right here. That was, I don't know what that was.
Keep coming, keep
That was
coming.
just terrible.
Absolute.
Yeah.
That is terrible is a great way to put it.
Yeah.
That was just terrible.
What about the leader, Marty?
This could very well end Bubba Wallace's shot at the Brickyard 400. This was from Charles tonight just moments ago. Listen.
Keep saving hard here. We're obviously not in a good spot on fuel. At a minimum, we got to get to when pit road is open.
At a minimum, Steve, he said we have to get to when pit road's open. And I think Denike's issue now is he's worried that Bubba Wallace may not be able to make it back around until pit road is open. They also told William Byron, very high chance we're going to have to pit as well. So that would be first and third that feel like they have to pit before the second overtime, if that comes to fruition.
Man, that's just, 5 minutes. Adam said it multiple times. 5 minutes before the rain came, just a handful of laps. Bubba Wallace doing everything he could do. But all of this disappointment, though, I just want to go back to the start of the day. Dale, you and I were down on the desk. We talked about what it was like to race here. And then Jamie McMurray told us about what it was like to win here. And all of this disappointment and turmoil and challenge and stress is what makes what Jamie McMurray got to experience so wonderful, right? I mean, that's just it. You and I have lost way more races every one, but we just know how much it means when you are able to kind of put everything together.
Larson running second, Alan.
And Steve, he talked about the monotone of Cliff Daniels, Kyle Larson's crew chief. You don't hear worry on the radio. You just hear him reminding, hey, we are in a better fuel situation by 2 laps than Bubba, about 3 laps better than Byron, so they feel confident. Again, they went through every scenario. Should he run out, go to the reserve, all that stuff. But don't hear the worry on the radio that they're about to run out.
I go back to Bubba Wallace, and you know, you don't want to lose the lead here, right? And you don't want to run out of fuel, but this magnifies, because if you run out of gas, not only do you not win the race, you think about the points battle they're in, and now you have to make a stop, and maybe you don't get back around and all those things. This is tough.
Pit road's open right now. Green light's on. They're coming through turn 4. So the chances of them getting to pit road are good. Just having to pit out of the lead of the Brickyard 400.
Oh, I know. Will he do it?
Will he do it? Doesn't look like he's going to do it.
He's not.
Yeah.
Nope. They said, we're going to run out of gas. We're going to just... Pit road was open that time. No takers. I think we look to the right. The light's green, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Green light. Man, oh, man.
Living on the edge.
Well, now I'm confident we're going to have a third, because somebody's going to step on the go pedal and it's not going to go.
Marty?
A lot of debate on the radios. If they, I'm hearing on William Byron's radio, if they choose next time, it will be really close. If they go one more lap, they cannot make it. So they might have to come down pit road. And I will tell you what, since that radio communication from Charles Denick to Bubba Wallace, there has not been a word spoken on Bubba Wallace's radio to say, hey, come to pit road or anything like that. Not a word as far as I've heard.
You start thinking about choose here. Bubba goes inside again, you assume. And last time William went behind him as Larson went to the outside. But I go to something Larson told us here over the weekend. He said last year when he chose the inside behind Brad Keselowski, one of the reasons was we felt like he could run out of fuel, and that would allow us to restart on the front row. So if you're Byron here, you could be sitting in the catbird seat to get on the front row if Bubba is to run out of fuel. Something to think about as you manage the choose in these last moments in this race.
There's a lot to untangle.
Oh. Marty?
And Charles Denick did say, stay out, save for your life. So Bubba Wallace, maybe a playoff spot in front of him, maybe a Brickyard 400. They do not know if they have enough fuel. And they just told William Byron, we should be coming to the choose. It will be really close, but we too, not pitting obviously. So if they choose here, Steve, these teams think it'll be really close to make it. If it really goes one more lap before they choose, they cannot make it. That's how tight it is on this fuel.
All right, look out, the flag man right out in front of me, out of the pagoda. He's got that caution flag wrapped up in his hand. That tells me we're coming to the choose. I'm old school. I know we talk about the radio, but I remember the Saturday night short track days where that's the guy that was in charge of everything. So
the margin of being a hero versus feeling the heartbreak in the Brickyard 400. It's going to be double overtime.
Yeah, you're dealing with a ton of emotion. To your point there, Adam, you got the concern over whether you're going to. You've worked all day long, no matter what the race is, no matter where the race is at. You ran all day long to put yourself in this position to succeed. And on top of that, you got some cars coming to pit road. Chase Briscoe looks like he's coming down to pit road now.
Yeah, so Briscoe, he had to throw the towel in, right? Because pit road's closed this time. They close it with 1 to go, so it must be a fuel issue for the 19. All right.
See what the choose looks like.
I assume it's bottom 23, bottom 24. Let's see. And Denny continues to pick the bottom. He doesn't want the outside.
The other thought here, Larson's already had one crack at him. So now you have a little bit of a glimpse of the game plan of what Bubba might try to do. Does it get more difficult if you're driver 23 to hold off someone of that caliber on a restart?
Bubba's one of the best in the series with restarts. I think he's got to feel pretty confident. Taking a look at the last restart, the 21 of Josh Berry. So the 23 of Bubba gets a really good launch, almost clearing himself, trying to get over in front of the 5. But Josh Berry is pushing this 5-car Larson back up to the outside of the 23, giving Larson a shot there, giving him an opportunity off into turn 2. I think that's experience that Bubba Wallace can expect on this next restart. He's probably not going to get this awesome, incredible push from Byron. You know, Byron had an opportunity to really get behind him there and push him. It didn't look like it worked out. The outside line was more organized. Bubba would love, though, to get another great launch and see if he can't clear right in front of that 5 car.
What do you want to switch on? What do you want to do with switches?
What do you want me to do with the switches?
Yeah, at this point, some guys run the fuel pickup split for a little bit of heads up. There's no reason for a heads up. You might as well have whatever you think picks up the most fuel flipped on, and if it sputters...
Prior to the restart zone. Flip the switch prior to the restart zone.
All right, so what they're trying to do there is just make sure everything's full, right? So you run the switch one way and then flip it. Good thing, I guess it's a good thing, but with the banked racetrack, you know, high banked racetrack, sometimes you have problems under yellow like a Talladega or a Dover. Here, with it being flat, should be pretty good to keep the fuel where it needs to be.
I think if you're...
I'm nervous.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm nervous.
I'm
nervous for Bubba or any of these guys up front to run out. I'm also nervous for the guys in the back to avoid what kind of, you know, chain reaction that might create, right? We've seen so many accidents sort of toward the, you know, 10th, 15th place on that back straightaway.
Overtime number 2 in the Brickyard 400. Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson, row 1.
This time the launch is really even between the 23 and the 5. Side by side, door to door, down into turn 1.
On a fine high, they'll miss the corner.
A wiggle right there with Larson.
Bubba Wallace gets it done again. 23 out front off of turn 2.
Will we stay green? Do they have the fuel? Those are the big questions.
If they can get back around to the white flag, the next flag will win the race. And they're getting aggressive in the back of the pack, down the back straightaway, into turn 3. Bubba Wallace leading.
Oh, we got a couple of cars up the racetrack. So far, all good. Coming back down the track now into turn 4.
Bubba Wallace will lead off 4, coming to the white flag. He needs 2.5 miles worth of Sunoco fuel.
White flag is out. Next flag ends at 1 lap to go for Bubba Wallace. Larson not going away. Trying to win his way to the postseason.
Still 5 back and have a small run. Be ready for the late dive.
Larson with a bit of momentum down the back straightaway. It's not going to be enough.
Does Bubba Wallace have enough fuel?
Hamlin is around Byron for 3rd.
Byron's out of fuel, Steve.
24 is out. Will the 23 make it? They were both so close.
Here they come off of turn 4. The Brickyard belongs to Bubba. Wallace wins at Indy. And he's going to the playoffs.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. So proud of you, brother. Awesome job, everybody. Way to grow some fuel. Good job, boys. This is why they make trophy cases, to fill them. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, brother.
Toyota wins the race. Toyota wins the in-season challenge. Ty Gibbs, first year in the bracket, takes home the $1 million.
This will be a popular victory in the garage. Bubba's got lots of friends among his competitors. You can see one of his best friends, Ryan Blaney.
So proud, brother. So proud of you.
Really happy.
What a job by the field. We had a little bit of a yellow the first time, and that second time pushing and shoving, but they found a way to finish this thing under green.
Bubba Wallace busts the bubble and wins his way to the playoffs. I remember when they started 2311. And Michael Jordan very aggressively said a few years ago at Daytona.
Oh, man. Wow. But what are they going to say now, baby? Let's go!
Always got a chip on his shoulder, you know it? He's a father. His mindset has changed. And I go back to Michael Jordan at Daytona prior to that first year of competition for 2311. He said, our expectation is to win races, win championships. And they continue to deliver.
Was so good here last year, came here this year, trying to find the same speed that they showed in 2024, and Bubba Wallace said it on the front row, disappointed a little bit that he didn't get that pole at Indy, but he walks away with the checker flag, opportunity to kiss the bricks, forever a Brickyard 400 winner.
Second place on Saturday, the first on Sunday for Bubba Wallace. Turned a front row start into a trip to victory lane. Third win of his career. Got it done at Talladega and Kansas prior to today. 9th win all time for 2311. And for Toyota, it's win number 198. Here's Marty Snyder.
What a celebration in front of the 2311 race team. 5 to go in the regular season, and what a time to get your first ever crown jewel win for Bubba Wallace. Adam, you said it. They can't take this one away. He'll forever be a Brickyard 400 champion and a winner at Indianapolis. And what an impressive drive, saving fuel. Team didn't know. Charles DeNike debated on bringing him down pit road, but he stuck with his driver, and they pull it off here at Indianapolis. Well, when you and I chatted this morning, you had a smile on your face when you and I chatted this morning, but what were the nerves like before that second overtime? Because there was a real debate about whether you needed to pit or not.
I'm wore out. And I thought about every which way to Sunday besides driving a race car under that red flag, and oh my gosh, man. Just so proud of this team. That adrenaline rush is crazy because I'm coming off that right now and I'm wore out. But I just want to thank everybody behind you right here, all these guys, all these men and women at Airspeed for making this possible. And thank you. I don't see my wife and my kid, but welcome to Victory Lane, Bex. That's pretty cool. Officially, Daytona was Daytona, but to overcome so much, thank you. And to put these people here in Victory Lane, that's what it's about. It's about these people that continue to push in me, believe in me, and man, just so proud. And I appreciate all you guys. Thank you.
Here comes Bex and Amanda. They're right here. They want to celebrate. The tears for everybody. We'll give them a family moment.
Watch my back,
Bex
bro.
gets
Watch
to
my
celebrate
back.
with Dad. What does this moment mean as a, you're going to hand it back to Amanda, tears in her eyes. What does this moment mean to have the family here and to celebrate now as an Indianapolis winner?
Unbelievable. To win here at the Brickyard, knowing how big this race is, knowing all the noise that's going on in the background, to set that all aside is a testament to these people here on this 23 team. It's been getting old running on the cut line.
Yeah, you have a lot of detractors to your career, Bubba, and what would you say to those folks right now?
It don't matter. I'm already winning at life. I got the best wife, the best kid. People are always going to say something. I am excited to see how far the goalpost has moved. So I get to go and chase that now. So how many days since my last win? That's right.
100 since his last win, and
Zero. It's
zero. Yeah, now it's zero. That's right for Bubba Wallace. He wins the Brickyard 400. And by the way, welcome to the playoffs as well for the 23 team.